It's Castaway Key Day. Our final day of our Disney Wish getaway was spent mostly relaxing in the sun. We enjoyed the island and finished off with a dinner at Enchante. Come along with us. We had a slow morning on the ship and decided to head to Serenity Bay, which is the adults only area on Castaway Key. It's a short walk and then a quick tram ride to get to the other side of the island. The tram takes you down an old airstrip on the island. It was great feeling the breeze. The water was really calm, but a little too cold to get in, so we enjoyed it from a distance. We found a spot at Castaway Air Bar right off the beach to enjoy the sounds of the ocean. It was really quiet and peaceful and exactly what we needed for our last day. We had to try the Kona Cooler, which is a signature drink on Castaway Key. It has dark and light rums, passion fruit, orange juice, and cream of coconut. Up next was lunch. I got a grilled burger and added lots of toppings. I also picked up a pasta salad and a potato salad. It was pretty good and tasted like typical backyard barbecue. Cody got a burger, pulled pork sandwich, steak, and potato salad. It was the perfect lunch after spending the afternoon by the beach. We decided to head back to the ship and enjoy the Quiet Cove adults-only area and infinity pool. I didn't get any footage since we were enjoying the pool, but it wasn't very busy since most people were still on the island. After we cleaned up for the night, we headed to the bayou for some pre-dinner drinks. It's a New Orleans-style lounge, so I got a Hurricane and Cody got a Sazerac. Both cocktails were well-made and delicious. Since dinner was going to be at Enchante, we headed up to the Rose to watch the ship sail away from Castaway Key. It really is the perfect place to look at the ocean if you're wanting somewhere quiet and air-conditioned. Their cocktails are fantastic, and the ocean views are truly amazing. Cody got the Monkey Spritzer, which was refreshing, and I got the Sweet Rose. I got the Sweet Rose because it had a gin we tried in our martini class, and it was really good. But next time I'd order without the coconut flakes. Texturally, it was just a bit odd for me. Every time we sit up here and watch the ocean, we look for dolphins. We didn't see any this time, but it was still a gorgeous view as we sipped our drinks while waiting for dinner. It was finally time for dinner at Enchante. Enchante is inspired by Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast. The menu was created by 3 Michelin-starred chefs from France and features high-quality ingredients sourced from around the world. We chose the collection option, which is a set menu combining new creations with signature dishes, and I'm going to warn you right now, I took 0 notes, so we're just going to talk about vibes of each dish and what I thought instead of exact details. Walking into the restaurant was truly breathtaking and no details were left out of the theming. The entrance is very grand and it sets the stage for a memorable dinner. We started off with these small bites and they were amazing. The red glossy ones were our favorite because it was a beet flavored and we both love beets. Up next was a sourdough bread dish with French butter and salt. First you had a bite of the bread, and then the bread with the butter, and then another bite with the salt added, so you could get the full evolution of flavors. This was a fun dish because it had a pastry crust you had to break to get into the ingredients below. There was a pesto-tasting foam underneath, and everything was really good together. We had to break it all up to mix it together to ensure each bite had all the elements. This tomato course was phenomenal. Cody doesn't even really like tomatoes, and he loved everything on here. There was this tomato pie and tomato sauce. Then you had this amazing flaky croissant-style bread with a tomato vinaigrette. It finished off with a glass of tomato water. It sounds a little weird, but we were both surprised by how much we liked it. Next was this raw fish with citrus course. The creamy foam was some type of citrus that paired with the fish. Cody loved this and he doesn't eat a lot of raw fish. I preferred just the fish and didn't love the citrus foam. This was a standout of the evening. It was a caviar and potato puree combination that was utterly fantastic. I thought I didn't like caviar, but this combination completely changed my mind. We ate every single bite. Next was this lobster and I think butter foam dish. There was a lot of foam going on in these courses, so it's hard to remember, but this was a winner. This was a poached cod that melted in your mouth. It was buttery and flaky all at the same time. Another standout of the evening. This was like a Wellington with puff pastry, squab, which is a pigeon, foie gras, sun-dried tomato, and spinach. By this time I was getting really full, but all of the elements together in one bite were really good. This was a salad course to wind down the meal. There was a pastry shell with an earthy cream and a citrusy vinaigrette with leafy greens. Next should have been a cheese course, but I was too full and I made the mistake of skipping it, so learn from my mistakes. Do not skip the cheese course because it looked amazing. The first dessert course included a variety of small bites. The yellow mousse bites were passion fruit flavored and my favorite. The fruit roll-up style jellies were really tangy but good, and the chocolate tart was very decadent. And speaking of chocolate, the final course was this chocolate mousse with an almost like toffee crisp topping and chocolate ice cream. It was really rich, but a great end to the meal. This experience was a few hours long and was around $550, including gratuities. After our meal, we headed back to the room to pack and get ready to head home the next day. Thanks for following along on our Disney Wish weekend. See you next time.